Funde, let me read. They are saying read the scenario below and answer the questions that follow. It is important that you read the question with understanding. Do not answer what you think. Answer what is being required. Don't answer what you think. Answer what is being asked. Simple. They are saying, Joe Supermarket employed a manager that lacks management skills. They increase the minimum wages of employees that is enforced by legislation is making it hard to make a profit. Recently, a new 24-hour supermarket opened across the street of Joe Supermarket. Matata by Google instruction, they are saying, use the table below to answer. If there's no table, automatically you are wrong. Because you are being told, use the table. I'm telling you, they are saying, use the table below. If you don't have a table, you are wrong. Instructions are important. They are saying, use the table below as a guide. First question, 2.2.1. Code one challenge in each business environment that JS has to deal with from the above. Code one challenge that JS has to from the above. Do not tell us that there is competition. Do not tell us. Code the challenge there. So the first one, micro, Nyaskombe. Micro challenge.
Joe Supermarket employed a manager
that lacks management skills.
Oh, that lacks management.
Exactly. That is what the challenge of the micro and because why? Remember, I told you, whenever you think about the environment, think about this circulating against. We have the micro in class. You agree? Do you agree with this? This is the micro.
Yes.
Then what is the second one? Market. Yes. Then what is this one? Macro. We know what here, this smaller second, it is the business itself. So the challenges that you find here is difficult employees, lack of management skills, lack of vision and mission. Those are the challenges that you find within the business. You can't say lack of management skills is a market. It can't be. A market is outside. I told you about the internal factors. The internal plus external factors. And also the what? The external factors. Are we clear? So they said they employed someone who lacks management skills. I don't have management skills on the This person lacks management skills. So automatically you should know it's from what? The business, the internal part of the business, the internal. The business. Remember when you define micro, we say what? The business itself. These are the internal factors. What do we find in the business? We find employees. We find the vision of the business. We find the mission. We found management skills. We find managers inside the business. Outside the business, what do we find? We find competitors. Competitors are not inside the business. How can you employ a competitor? How can you employ someone who's going to... Competitors, where it's outside. Those are the factors that are affecting the business from outside, external. They also have an influence where internal. So if someone does not have the management skills, it is where inside the business, not outside the business. It is a challenge which is where within the business. Are we clear? Yes. So automatically you should know what's okay. Here, what is the control? 2.2, what is the control? 2.2. Full control. So you know this Joe Supermarket, employ the manager that lacks management skills, 1 mark. Extent of control, full control, 1 mark. Are we clear? Ukhona ethele wrong. Iba ngicela ube honest. Ngozocheckela. Ukhona ethele wrong into le. Okay. So okay, sharp. Market. Which one is market? So msisana asizwe. Sumasasa izana. Izana. Market. Show mama which market. Where who in swim? In improve.
The increasing the minimum wages of employees that is.
Which one is that one?
The market, sir.
No. It's correct. It's correct. It's correct. No. They are saying, listen, the increase in the minimum wages of employees that is enforced by legislation is making it hard to make a profit. Remember I told you what the challenges, ne? Listen. The challenges to understand IPEST forms with a challenges for what? First thing you have to learn Mark price. Look at that statement. They are saying the increase in minimum wages of employees that are enforced by legislation. Legislation is where? Legislation is where? This L under what? Mark. This L under mark is what? legislation. Do you agree? Legislation or legal? Do you agree? This L under pestle represents the legislation. So that point, if fall under what? Macro Jaya. Looks at the mistake there. So the correct point, the correct quotation for market is that last one. Like recently, a new 24-hour supermarket opened across the streets of what? Joe Supermarket. What is that? Competition. Competition is a challenge of the what? Market environment. So what is the control? Partial or limited? We can say limited but has influence. Now limited but has influence or partial control. Are we clear? Why are we saying it's partial? Remember I told you that the macro, the first one. What are the factors the factors here? Is it internal or external? Internal. How do you agree? Then in market, ngibonisa example ngabantu. Kunabantu abayi3. Mina ngimemaphakathi ngimali. Then no, market emaphakathi. Then esayidini ngapha sine micro, sibe nani ne macro. Le isemaphakathi. So obviously the factors that are influencing this is what? Internal plus external. That is why we are saying there is limited control. Masculine extent of control. What are we speaking about? We are speaking about the power that we have over the environment. For example, as a business, we have power over our employees. We can dismiss an employee of ours. So if that one, Joe Supermarket employed a manager that lacks management skills, this is a problem. This is a challenge from within the business. And no one does business. Do you agree?
Yes.
That is why we're saying extent of control is what? Full control. But something that is done by legislation, if the government decides that tomorrow is increasing minimum wages, we have no control over that as a business. Do you have a control over that? No. But if I'm selling amakota, line late, do I have control there? Yes, it is limited. What do I mean by that? I can try to make my products better. Get on. I can't tell you no. But I can do what? I can make other strategies so that I attract customers more than in Umaki. That is why we are saying the control under market is what? Limited. But macro, there is no control. Whatever the legislation decides on, no control. What is the P? Political. What is the E? Economical. What is S? Social. Do you have control over HIV and AIDS? No. Are we clear? To have control over environment. If things are ice cream, next up for 5 weeks, do you have control over the weather? Unless you put many points. Yes.